We love water, and we can always find new ways to explore it. Now, we can fly in it. Introducing AquaJet Dive H2, the world's first bionic marine vehicle that helps you fly underwater, circling, rotating, fast ascending and descending, and any action you want. With H2, you can achieve even more. Cruise on the surface, capture stunning videos, rescue and retrieve, or diving performance. H2 took its inspiration from airfoil. You can make a sharp turn by rotating the device. Tilt it to ascend or descend. Travel more distance with less efforts and have maximum freedom with a perfect horizontal balance and control experience. Equipped with an intelligent controlled motor that can go up to a maximum speed of 9 kilometers per hour, H2 can outperform any other similar devices. With 5 safety protections, the motor will warn you before any mechanical failures. And its low sonic signature makes sure no marine life are spooked. To assemble the H2, simply connect the battery, lock the front lid, attach the wings, and it's good to go. To turn it on, hold down the bump on the left and press the button on the right. Pressing the button again will switch between 3 speeds, and let go of the left bump will turn it off. The rear screen will protect your hand from the propeller, and even if something gets in, the motor will shut down automatically. Explore more about the ocean with H2. Its 100-minute running time can take you anywhere within a 6-kilometer range. The hand strips can prevent losing your device in the water. And even if you lose it, H2's positive buoyancy will lead it back to the surface. Dive with H2. The waterproof design allows you to dive even deeper. The motor can generate a thrust of up to 40 pounds, allowing it to carry 4 adults at once. This makes it a perfect device for underwater rescue or hanging out with friends. Attach your GoPro to the H2 and record your next adventure in the Big Blue. Have extraordinary fun, or follow the fast-moving marine lives and make stunning videos. What are the other possibilities of H2? You will only need to find out.
We set about to create a bicycle helmet that had dual cameras in it, one in the front, one in the back, so that every time you went on a ride, you took the helmet with you.
It's a wearable camera that doesn't take any extra setup. You get it and you put it on. You've got to put a helmet on anyway.
In 2014, I suffered the second hit and run accident of my life, and I had another device. I could have put it on the bike and I could have recorded what was coming, but I was lazy. And whilst I was laying there, I think it was one of those lightning bolt moments, and I thought, you know, if I put cameras into a helmet, I would take it with me everywhere I went. When I went to go and buy something like this, there's nothing available. And so I thought to myself, well, if there's nothing available, why don't I make one?
My name is Rebecca. I'm a transport planner.
I'm Chris. I'm an IT consultant.
I love cycling. It's my gym.
Just love getting out in the fresh air. Makes you feel alive.
Love the morning rides. I like to ride hard and give myself a good workout every day.
It's a mental health thing. Keeps me sane.
Riding in traffic is scary because it's so unforgiving.
I've seen people look straight at me. There's no reason for them to pull out, but they just do.
I'm a mother. I have 2 small children. I do worry about passing cars.
It can be stressful. At the end of the day, the car will win. So you're always a little bit nervous with them around you.
But the thing about having a camera is that if there is something that happens to me, I have a record.
I think it would help if there is an incident to record exactly what the car driver has done.
The fact that you can stream what's going on in the helmet to your phone, if you mount the phone to your handlebars and then can see what's happening behind you, that's probably the biggest thing for me.
Just being able to see cars coming up behind you having a few seconds extra time.
Still having a vision of any cyclists approaching from behind, trams, cars, without necessarily having to turn to look behind and look in front. It feels just like a normal light helmet.
I expected it to maybe be heavy or...
I'm really quite amazed. I thought that there'd be a lot more weight to it.
Good tactile on switch that I find is quite easy to use.
It connects really easily. You push a button to turn it on and it's on.
I think if every driver thought that they were passing a bike rider who could prosecute them for what they do wrong, I think you would see people give you more passing distance.
Definitely a bit of a deterrent.
I think we'll see motorists being a little bit more accountable.
The product already exists. Prototypes are already made. We need your backing to be able to scale up the production of these helmets and get them out to you so you can ride with the most technically advanced bicycle helmet in the world.
It's a great product. I didn't expect it to be this good.
What is Lampex? We like to think of it as a new category called desktop augmented reality. It looks like a lamp. Inside it has a camera, a computer, and projector, and it transforms the surface into an interactive system. So think of it as a new category of computing devices.
Not only is it projecting on my table, but I can interact with that. Okay, that's cool. Wait a second, I can put something there and scan it real time. It was like, okay, what can't we do with this lamp?
In the last 20 years, not much has changed in desktop computing, which is why it's so exciting for us at Lampex to offer something that doesn't confine itself into a screen. It's a totally new paradigm, it's a totally new concept.
Even the design of the computer itself, it's playing a vanishing act.
Computing devices have started with a lot of limitations based on technology, but actually we don't want a keyboard. Or we don't want a mouse. We actually would really like a more natural interface to computers.
The projection of the Lampex device can disappear and appear at any time you want it, so that enables the kind of technology to vanish into the background. What makes the Lampex device unique is that we provide the developers with access to the API.
This is going to allow developers everywhere, anywhere in the world, to start producing apps on Lampex. You're going to get a hardware device, you're going to get the API, you'll get all of the materials to help you create whatever you want in your wildest imagination. We have students developing for the Lampex in a day or two. That opens up the playbook. That opens up the opportunity.
My favorite application of the Lampex is seeing how it can recognize real objects based on their shapes, sizes, and colors.
We're also going to give you rich tools to feed objects so that your application can recognize the world around Lampex. That opens up a whole lot of creativity, opens up a whole lot of opportunity on both the app creator side and the image mining side.
I do think that there's such potential for Lampex to create any kind of experience, and there's some that you can't think of now that you're going to be able to think of months from now. Somebody's going to come up with something.
Our vision for Lampex is for Lampex to be a software platform, which makes it very easy for people to create desktop augmented reality software and experiences.
The way they're doing it is really smart. They're allowing creators to create for it. Here's a tool, it projects, it scans, you can touch it, you can do all these things. What a designer, a graphic designer does versus a video editor versus somebody at home, everybody's gonna have a different use case for this. And that's what's exciting, is they've opened it up to allow creators to just create anything.
We need the community to help us develop the applications because there's just so much potential and we can't possibly think of all of them ourselves.
School would be a great example. You can use it remotely, so you can have two people in different locations using it, which is pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's just the applications that it could be used for are so large.
There are certainly kind of office and desktop kind of opportunities for it, but I think there's also great opportunities in retail.
What Lampex does, though, is really create an experience at point of purchase that really helps me potentially understand the product better, get information that I couldn't get otherwise. And that's where I'm saying, if I have to take my phone out to get information while I'm in a store, I can do that online.
We actually got to the Pix ecosystem while we were training Lampics to recognize certain things. And then we realized actually it would be a very intuitive and natural thing to crowdsource those images. The way the Pix ecosystem works, you need data and then you need labeling for that data. So the Pix ecosystem supports both of these steps in creating data for machine learning. That's basically the utility of our token. The token is there to facilitate trading data between the participants in the Pix ecosystem.
I think it's important for developers to support the Kickstarter release because it allows individuals who work from home come up with new creative ideas, come up with new applications.
It engages the community and rewards them for participation, which actually helps create that network effect.
The blockchain part of it is a way to crowdsource image data for training computer vision systems.
What I think is unique about what Lampics has to offer is that individuals or organizations can acquire this equipment and participate in this ecosystem and earn Pix tokens and be rewarded for their work. It's very exciting.
I'm really excited for the Lampics Developer Edition. We've been begging them, like, can we get one? Please start coding on this.
We're very excited to be developing something for Lampics and also exploring some of the fun side. You can put a lot of your own imagination into it.
I'm really excited about how far Lampics has come in the last 3 years, and I'm even more excited for the next step, which is getting it into the hands of developers.
For Lampics to be able to deliver on its promises of having augmented reality in all spaces, we need your help. We need developers to create more apps, and we imagine that this will enable Lampics to be present in every home, every office, every factory, and every shop. By backing the Kickstarter, supporters of a certain level will be rewarded with a Lampics development kit. Make a pledge and help us change desktop computing forever.